everyone, welcome to a new video today. So I went thrifting at the Goodwill bins last week and came across a ton of vintage sewing patterns. Now, as you may recall, back in May, I purchased myself a treadle sewing machine, and I'm still working on restoring it right now, but I have managed to get the little bullet shuttles that are about this long and some bobbins for it, as you have seen also in the previous video. I am planning on keeping some of these patterns, and hopefully I can figure out how to adjust them so that they'll fit me in the chest and the hips area. So welcome to thrifting and also getting ready to choose which ones I want to keep versus which ones I don't want to keep. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's the first pattern that I picked up. I did put these in acidic free sleeves, and my plan is to put the ones on Macari that I do not like or that I don't think that I'll be able to adjust. So this first one is a McCall's 5255, and it is uncut, but it is not factory folded, and from what I can tell, like right here, it looks like a little bit of the pattern pieces might be like crumbly. So it says it is a size 16 and a bust 37, so it's definitely on the larger side. Here's a picture of the back. Here, let's go ahead and flip that this way. It's a cute dress, but I don't think I'm going to keep this one because I ended up purchasing a different styled one that I liked, very similar to this one. Next up is Simplicity 6395. This one is also a size 16, bust 39. It says it's a half size, so I'm not quite sure what that exactly means, but it's a little... not sure what got a hold of it right there. Here's the back of it. Super cute dress. This one is cut, but I believe all of the pieces are there for this one. All right, next one I've got is a mail-in order one, which is a 49.59, size 14 and a half. From what I've understood about the 14 and a half sizes like this, it's like a bust 34, I think, or a 35 and a half, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be completely wrong, but it's a cute pattern, not quite my style. Might be 60s. Not 100% sure. Anyway, this one is completely uncut. It was in the envelope that's right in the back that it came in for the mail order for that one. Next one is a Simplicity 5096, and this one is partially cut. I found this one, I think, also at the Goodwill bins, and I just scooped up every single one that they had there. It says it's a size 38, so I'm assuming that's a pretty large size for some people. Oh yes, size 38, bust 42, waist 35. Right. This is another one that I found, and this one is a 49.66. This one is factory folded, size 14 and a half, which is a 34 or a 35. Can't remember which. All right, this is another one, factory folded, 45.56. I believe that's a 56. Yes, 56. Factory folded, 14 and a half. a 93-33, size 14.5. Also factory folded for that one. All right, this one is a 4907, size 16.5. And this one is partially cut. From what I could tell, all the pieces were there, but I'm not 100% positive. Next up, we have a 9379, size 14. Oh, sorry about the fuzzy. This one is factory folded. Still another mail-in one. Here is 4581, size 14.5 again. This one is factory folded. And next up, we've got a 9005, size 14.5. And this one is also factory folded. We have a Simplicity 4316, half size 16.5, a bust 37, so definitely on the larger side again. Okay. And this one is also factory folded, so whoever would purchase that one would get completely uncut pattern. Next up, we have a McCall's 6174. This one is size 14.5, 16.5, and 18.5. So this is a combination size pattern. I'm guessing 70s from the style of this. It is completely uncut. So factory folded, definitely larger sizes. So, all right, let's move on to our next one. Okay, this is a 5394 Simplicity, size 16, bust 38. Maybe late 60s, early 70s. Not 100% sure on that. This one is also factory folded. All right, we've got an Advance size 18, and this one is also factory folded, and I believe an 18 in here. I'm not sure. I do have a hard time understanding some of these patterns. So I guess this one originally went up to a size 20, and this one is a size 18. So you'd have to measure everything. Bust is a 38 for this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move these off to the side. All right. Gonna move on to patterns that I've decided to keep for this one. These ones I think I can adjust myself. I got this one, which is a 9405, also factory sealed. I'm going to take my chances. I like the style of this one, especially the collar right across there. Not sure if it's going to look the greatest on me though, so might have to do a mock-up with that one. Here is a super cute one that's a bust 36, size 18. I think this one is from the 40s. Maybe the 30s, but probably the 40s, maybe 50s. I think this one is also factory sealed. Let's take a quick look. I haven't taken a look at a lot of these. I can't. So it looks like it is factory sealed. I'm going to take a chance and hope that it is. I really like the style of this one, so I decided to keep it. It is a 4685, size 14.5, and this is definitely one of those mail-in ones yet again. hopefully I can figure out exactly what size most of these are for myself. This is a printed, it says printed pattern, 93.59, size 22 waist. So this one is probably going to be a huge challenge, but I am hoping that it won't be that much of a challenge. Anyway, they remind me of gauchos, and I like the style of gauchos. Yeah. We've got a skirt pattern here. Number 9109, size 30 waist. So it's only about 3.5 inches smaller than my normal waist. So I'm going to try to take a chance and see if I can also adjust this one. It is factory folded. 90% of these were factory folded when I found them. So that made me very excited because it's easier to adjust things and then you have less chances of missing anything also. Pattern number 9328, size 16 for this one. I really like the style of the collar right through here, and I thought this one would be simple enough to do myself, and if I have to take it up or add it extra, it should be pretty simple. All right, next one. This is the McCall's 42-43. The waist is a 32, which is only 1.5 inches smaller than what my normal waist is. The pattern itself looks like it's from the 40s. So this one is, I don't think this one is factory folded. I think this one's actually used. Maybe it's factory folded. Nope, definitely used. So have to take a chance that all of the pieces are there for that one. Next up, we have printed pattern 4730, size 14.5. This one looks like it's 2 shirts and a jacket. Factory folded yet again. So, very excited about those ones. The next haul I've got from the Gateway Mission store, which is a local thrift store near my house. They had a bunch of patterns in the 70s. For these ones, I did put little sticky notes on them, just right up in here. This one is a completely uncut, still in the wrapping, Berta 9458. It is, I think, a child's or even an early teens pattern. Not very good with like these type of measurements because these are all in centimeters. So yeah, anyway, this one is a uncut, still in the wrapper, Berta. All right, we have a 8414, definitely 70s style. This one is partially cut. So it's a juniors, so anybody that is interested, I will have as many details as I partially can while it's on my Macari page. This one is a McCall's 2628, completely uncut. Very cute. Not quite my style though, because I like older stuff. It's a size 14 bust 36, so definitely a little bit on the larger side, not super big though. All right, I have a Butterick 3317 baby's pattern. This one is partially cut. Looks like all the pieces are there. Could be wrong though, so you'll take a slight chance on it when you get it, if you decide you like it. Alright, so you have a Simplicity 8336 Jiffy style, partially cut. This is definitely a 70s pattern. When I did look at the pattern pieces, it looked like they used the one for the short skirt back there, number 3. I couldn't tell you for sure though. Looked like all the pieces were there too because there was only like 4 sets of pieces. So. We We have a Simplicity 9511. This one's completely uncut. 70s pattern. Next up, we've got another Simplicity's 9512 this time, and this one is partially cut. So I'm guessing that they bought both of these patterns at the exact same time. We've got a Butterick 6601, size 12, bust to 34. This one is partially cut yet again. I feel like with this pattern it would be very hard to design your own piece to add into it if you needed to. We've got a Simplicity 9505. This is a size 14, bust 36, waist is a 27, and this one is an uncut, so I'm assuming it's factory folded. Definitely 70s style. And the last one I picked up, this one was also at the bins, Goodwill bin store, and it is a Simplicity Halloween R1159-2. This one is partially cut. It looked like they cut the ears from maybe the cat, I think. But the majority of it's not cut, just a few pieces, and from what I could tell, it looked like most of them were there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video today, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe and like button. And I'm hoping to do a big reveal on my sewing machine as I continue to strip the paint off of it and all that stuff. It's taking a while because that paint is like really gross. So anyway, you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.